Now, in commemoration of the International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition, the countries of Nigeria and the People's Republic of China have pledged to increase efforts to protect children who have become victims of modern-day slavery. While speaking in Abuja earlier today, the Cultural Counselor of the Chinese Embassy, Li Zuda, stressed the need to protect the most vulnerable of the society from exploitation. Amadine Ogbere has more on this story.
The International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is held on the 23rd of August annually. At the commemoration of the 2022 edition in Abuja on Thursday, various stakeholders focused on the theme of modern slavery, a critical appraisal of domestic staff in Nigeria. While speaking on the plight of the underage victims, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, represented by Mrs. Comfort Ajiboye, spoke on the need to remember the effects of slavery and work towards abolishing all forms of it.
The theme of today's event, modern slavery, a critical appraisal of domestic staff in Nigeria, is of particular interest to me as a mother myself, as well as one who is relatable to everyone, especially with the increased violence and dehumanization experiences of domestic staff in our society. We always keep the memories of those who in 1791 began the revolution for the abolition of slave trade, of slavery and slave trade, and the promotion of freedom, equality, and human dignity. It is also an opportunity to remind ourselves that the evil still lives with us in complementary forms of human trafficking, voluntary slavery, child labor, forced marriage, forced labor, and so on.
Also speaking at the event, the Cultural Counselor of the Chinese Embassy, Li Zuda, spoke about China's mission alongside Nigerian counterparts to ensure the safety of children.
Children are blood in your garden. Youth are the future of the country. In order to enable those beautiful flowers to bloom one day, and our young generation to embrace a better future, we should all act right now and declare a war against the modern day slavery, create a peaceful and harmonious society for them to grow up safely and healthily. To this end, the Chinese Embassy in Nigeria, in collaboration with the FCT Secondary Education Board, organized the 2022 drawing competition with the theme Together for a Shared Future in this April.
Some underage victims of abuse and child slavery spoke about their experiences.
That day I was shouting, neighbor wants to come and help me, but she locked the door up. She said nobody will save me today, and says Jesus. And then started praying in my mind. She did not stop. And as she beat me that night till 12 o'clock, then she now said I should go and iron the clothes that I washed that day. Before I start that day, around 2 o'clock, and I wake up around 5 o'clock to prepare our children for school. If the children come back from school, they will climb on top my leg and be slapping me. I used to touch them because I used to be afraid of money. So that day she now beat me. One of her neighbors now said she will take me, because she had went to work, she will take me to Nyatsip, that they will save my life. She will not be beating me again.
Yeah. She used it and she said, let me keep one of my small finger that she will cut it and remove. And she went to cut it. Thank God she did not cut it off. It remained small to cut my finger come out. So I was now crying. Blood was now in the room. So she did not use the hot knife and be beating my body, beating all my face. I was now be crying. The neighbor now come and just push the door now open. She now helped me So the woman come and take me to woman rights.
The International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is honored annually as a means to bring in a full stop to slavery. Stakeholders are urged to contribute time and resources for the protection of all demographics.